Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome to my stream. We're gonna play Madden today.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, Larry, the 2020 NFL
Yes, sir.
campaign is seemingly given us
Receiving, let's
for
go.
10 seasons. But it will all come to a close tonight as we welcome you to Super Bowl 55, the double nickel from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Our second straight Super Bowl from the Sunshine State.
Nice.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
We're gonna run it. We're gonna go HB stretch. Alright. Someone's blocking. Blocking left side. Right.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
Oh shit. Why'd I run there?
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a
Trying to get a touchdown.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only
Alright, we're gonna run it again. And then we're gonna short pass it.
To get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their.
We're gonna run it to the left. Change it.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
See, no one's running to the left. Let's go. Shit. Okay, we're gonna short pass it. We're gonna do a PA pass.
53 yards on the ground. And Freeman, not sure if he was a surprise exactly, but he sure took the NFL by storm.
PA stretch. We're gonna pass it to. There we go.
They knew he had the talent. They were just ready to turn him loose on a full-time basis, and he took full advantage of it.
And now one of the most electrifying runners in the game today. Now a play fake here on first down. He fires one incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I think we're going to go with PA cross.
They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu.
What down is it?
Now it's third down.
Third down. All right. We're gonna do shotgun. Stick. Shotgun stick pass. All right.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Let's go. Touchdown.
End zone for a Falcon touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Hold on. We're going to change the difficulty. There we go.
And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Nope.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap.
And it's good.
Think about the pressure.
All right, we're going to grab defense here. We're going to get special teams.
Fantastic.
Off middle.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Bosher. He's gonna nail it.
This fielded a few
There we
yards
go.
into the end zone.
Touchback.
Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
All right, I think they're gonna. We're gonna go dollar.
First down, Mariota. And
Okay,
take
got him.
Down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Charles, what's the mindset?
We're covering 3, covering 3.
Pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop
How do I
and it would be 0-0
freaking change my
right
camera?
now,
I forgot.
I wouldn't think so.
There we go.
In most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice.
That should have been offsides.
Some teams,
I mean, not offsides. That should have been out of bounds. Incomplete, something like that. I forgot.
And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Mariota from the gun on third down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch.
All right, they're going to run it, I think.
Out of it, but he is able to keep the
Oh, okay.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied.
Damn, that's quick. Oh.
And made sure they didn't give him much run after catch.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Falcons taking over on offense in just a second. And
all right, we're going offense. We're going to do center pass.
The ultimate version of heartbreak.
Stick knot.
If you're a Falcon fan, was this one was tough to swallow as well, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because let's be honest about it. Losing in the Super Bowl, I don't care how you lose, you were in the Super Bowl, you were playing for it all. This team was supposed to be as good or better. Ultimately ended up 10-6, found their way in the playoffs, but didn't get the deep run as they had the year before.
Oh my God. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Shit.
It's a Titans touchdown.
God damn it.
Short throw pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading,
damn it.
reacting,
and
then the ability to catch the
it's a tie.
And take it in the opposite direction.
We got this. All right, we're going to.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Let's do this.
This is fielded at the goal line. And it'll wind up about 4 yards.
We're going to do Hail Mary. Hopefully this
They'll
works.
start at the 21-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across
all right.
the 45. That one goes for 36 yards.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result on that play.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right.
Let's go. It's caught.
A gain of 32 that time.
All right, we're going to run it.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football.
Outside zone.
Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So the offense lining up.
One left side, left side, left side. Okay, wait. Oh, they got 2 people on the left. All right, we're going that way.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman.
Shit.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
Should have hurdled.
No gain on the play there. Second down. So nothing there, but maybe.
All right, left side.
Blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Freeman again.
Touchdown. Falcons. Devontae Freeman. Okay, I'm going to stop.
Falcons have taken the lead.
Let's go.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. Here's Eric
Get it.
on the return.
I was waiting for a fumble.
This drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose.
Go.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for
wow.
the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And he'll take this.
They're going to keep on running it.
45. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Oh, no. No. Get him. Get. I gotta rush the QB. I have to rush him.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football.
I'm gonna rush the QB.
And that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to him right away because they have
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Let's go.
So they escape, so to speak.
All right, I'm going to rush him again.
Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense.
Fuck.
In the end zone, touchdown, Tennessee.
No one even covered him.
Decker, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Titans are an
Wait.
extra point away from tying the
Wait, booth review.
Well, that's about as quick of
Aw,
a
that is a
touchdown
touchdown.
as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Shit. All right, it's a touchdown. We're going to get this.
Point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
14-14.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. Able to spin free. And now running right through it. Before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before.
Damn it.
To 1,000 yards, was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we're going to pass it to him.
The Rams, when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title. And how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the year, offense.
Oh my! How do you not catch that? How do you not catch that? All right, we're gonna do that play again. I got to do that play again. I have to.
Is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Fuck!
The receiver, and he's brought down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt.
All right.
Deep for the Titans is Eric Weems.
All right, let's do it.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll run it. Freeman.
Fuck.
Not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside
I'm
the
rushing the QB.
15-yard line.
Screw
Before the
it.
offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP. 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL
They're going to keep on running it.
Audiences at home watching the game, and, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
The Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll run here. It's Murray.
No one's even covering him. What the fuck?
Titans touchdown. DeMarco Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are going to take the lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Why do you take forever to turn? Why? Oh my god. You don't need it to take forever to turn. Why are you doing
I want to
that?
give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J.
Run
Watt
in it.
before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief. $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That good for 19 at a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get...
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Freeman with a fast feet. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Continue the hot hand and make them
Third down.
adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered cover. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes.
Why do you know how to catch?
Incomplete.
Oh my god.
So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
They'll run for it. It's Freeman.
Fuck!
Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota. Left side, caught by
Dude,
Martinez.
intercepted. Just stop standing there. Oh my God. All right.
Just shy of the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On 1st down, Murray.
Stop leaving them open.
Inside the 30.
Offside. Defense.
So naturally they decline it. They got first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway? 1st down.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the red zone now, Mariota. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
Let's go.
And the Falcons get there for the sack. Deion Jones coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few 1st downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
He still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
And he's going to fight his way forward
1st down.
Here for a modest gain.
1st down.
5 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Shit. All right.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Coleman. And he's going to have
Nice.
a
1st
down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4
Oh,
on
let's
the
go.
ground.
Let's go.
There he goes inside the 30. Freeman with a fast feed. And he'll take
Touchdown.
it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
I was expecting fumble.
Here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
And right now we spotlight DeMarco Murray. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. On play action, Mariota. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
To throw is Mariota.
Let's go.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Dontari Poe able to track him down for a loss of 13. And it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at about the 14. Gets past one man.
Shit.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now let's discuss Julio Jones. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Now Ryan on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Out to his left. Oh, that was
You're
dangerous.
passing to the fuck.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep over the... This is...
Let's go.
15. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, How does that happen, that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throw left side complete. It's Freeman, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Adoree Jackson on the return.
Ooh, nice.
Out come the Titans now. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Offside. Defense.
Decline, decline, decline.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
To throw Mariota. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And able to find Decker. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
I heard so much about the offense Marcus Mariota ran while he was at Oregon, about how people were just wide open, how he couldn't fail to hit them. But I always said the same thing. He sure as heck didn't miss them very often. Very accurate even on short throws.
Yeah, he can go short, he can go deep, obviously, but he's really good with that short passing game.
Dart thrower, very accurate. Receivers love him. It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds.
Why is the rest of the team over there? That's so weird.
Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall right at the 20. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Tampa 95, Tampa 95.
Lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Nice. Let's go.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And Suckup will put this
23.
one through, and that will push the lead up to 5. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs went to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
This is taken at his 4. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Getting set to go again on offense, we get a peek at Julio Jones now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Orakpo leading the surge there. He drops in for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
And blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And he spins free. And some room to roam now. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Escaping the pressure right. It's caught.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown, Falcons. Kevin Coleman, 56 yards. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too.
2 point, 2 point, 2 point.
Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
That's supposed to be good.
And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly.
Oh, let's go.
Here as he's taken down. Deion Jones in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Down.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh. Let's go.
Devontae Freeman with his third touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And that's only the third time in NFL history we've had a run of exactly 97 yards into the end zone.
Let's go.
So we're witnessing
2-point
a
good.
little bit of history right there, partner.
And what makes it that much more impressive for me is that if you're on defense, you're expecting them to run the ball. They're on their own 3-yard line. Not many people risking throwing it. So you expect them to do exactly what they did, yet it still breaks for 97 yards. That's a long way.
And some quick research, the other two, 2014 Lamar Miller, the other
I know the other one.
Okay.
That was 1939, Andy Urim. I was there. Oh, no, I wasn't.
You weren't there. You were almost there. You were a baby at that point. Yeah, 1939. Wow. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
From the gun, Mariota. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Oh.
Absolutely.
They saw it all
Penalty.
the way,
That should have been
ran
penalty.
to the football and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. He juked him, and he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period.
But 3rd down.
Things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On 3rd down. That's Coleman. Oh, spinning away. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. A 20th carry now for Freeman. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond
Shit.
it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Offside. Defense.
I'm throwing a challenge. Fuck it.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched.
Where's the challenge? I don't have the challenge here. Damn.
Knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one.
I want to call a challenge.
Remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here's Mariota. And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Rashard Matthews the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Mariota. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Deion Jones getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating.
Nice offense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that.
What are you doing?
7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, In the right spot. Help force the incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch.
Oh, we're running it again.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
The Falcons on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. Coleman now. Spins by. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about this offensive line?
Bring it in.
Starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive line.
Who's open? Who's open? Who's open?
No less than a 3 and out.
All right, we're running it.
Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Now they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they...
Let's go.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Partner, this running back's having a heck of a day on the ground. He just keeps punching it in and rushing for touchdown after touchdown.
Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. And I'm hungry.
From the shotgun, Ryan steps away to his left.
Alright, nice.
Protection was great.
48 to 27, that's good.
But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake.
Trying to understand what is going on.
Who's it?
Also, hi.
Oh, it's Chloe. What's up, Chloe? How are you doing? You'll understand. Right now, as you can tell, I'm winning. So, you see all these things? These are plays. Basically, tell you, like, basically formations.
I what up?
The other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So
there's certain positions that get in spot in a formation. I'm trying to get to that guy over there.
He trusted his defense.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
How was your day today?
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch.
I'm gonna see if I can rush him.
What color are you? I cannot even tell.
Oh, I'm black and red. Oh, I missed him. Yeah, I'm black and red.
My day was pretty good actually. How about you?
My day was kind of okay. You know, wasn't feeling good, but now I'm feeling good now. Thanks for asking. Yeah, so I'm black and red.
On 1st and 10, here's
Oh, let's go! Let's.
His
Nice.
guys are going to get the football at the
That is good.
28-yard line.
Yeah.
And with that kind of a deficit, you
Yes,
can't
it
afford
is.
to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down,
I am assuming that was good.
Yes, it was. Alright, so what we're gonna do, this says outside zone. That means I'm gonna run it outside. So here's what I'm gonna do.
And they've actually put
I'm gonna see if
themselves in a spot where they're
everything
able to
is
close
safe.
the game out, doing what you would want to do in this situation anyway.
All right.
Run the football. But they
Run
don't
it
have to
here.
ramp up into it. They're already there.
See.
They've been establishing it the entire game.
Okay. Since these people attack me to the ground and I'm with the ball, that means the referee blows a whistle, and that means I'm down. And that yellow line you see, that's like how many marks you're on. So I'm gonna run it again because I can't pass right now.
For their favorite runs, give me your 3 top runs. And right
to the
now,
left,
you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this
Oh.
game.
He is in a zone. Oh, and now he
So
bowls
they
it
Ray
over.
like
And
trying to
down
tackle
inside
you
the
when you
10
have
here
the ball
before he's out of
basically.
bounds right
Yeah,
around the 7.
That's yeah. Yeah. Basically, you get my
So
point
it's
now.
Falcon football as we welcome you back.
And they're trying to
And
like,
Henry trying to get to a certain line.
Yeah.
Away and get out of here with a victory. Here's Coleman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3,
Yeah.
it just tells you who won that battle on the last play.
Ooh,
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round
some of these
defense.
plays I'm not really familiar
Lowell
with.
still have no clue what is going on.
Falcons on 3rd down.
Basically, I'm trying to
They've
get a
been really good
touchdown.
converting 7
A
of their 10
touchdown
tries.
is
Here
like
it's
where you get a
3rd and
point.
3.
6 points.
Ryan
Oh
forced out to his left.
no!
Pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Avery Williamson able to get in there.
Okay,
and
so
drop him behind the line.
okay, so when you get a touchdown, so you see that like color like yard. So basically, that's an end zone. And once you get on there, you either make a touchdown. And once you make a touchdown, you get 6 points added. Once you get that 6 points added, you make a field goal, like what I'm doing right now. Oh, dang it.
From the left hash, a chip
Okay.
shot here.
So you make a field goal, and then okay.
When do you have to like boot the ball through the thingy?
It's no good.
Boot
And
the
this
ball
score
through
will
the-
stay
Oh,
right
yes,
where it
yes.
is.
Oh, that. So
Well
yeah.
dodged there defensively.
After you make a
Excellent
touchdown,
field
you can
position
make
on
a
kick
field
return,
goal.
but it winds up not
Yeah.
costing him a thing.
So make a field goal,
I get
or
it now.
yeah, make a field goal, which adds 1 more point. But if you don't, if you want to make 2 more points, you do a play. I'm gonna drive him back. I'm gonna drive him back. No, no. Everyone's leaving him open. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, it's good that you got him in.
Really good pickup of 28 yards. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Mariota on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got
So
it.
that white line,
And he's able to
if
get
you
this
pass
one
that
closer to midfield.
solid white line, you're out of bounds.
It's a 4-yard pickup. and
Basically.
that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This is a Super Bowl, by the way.
Mariota now on second down.
Ooh, nice.
And the Falcons get there for the sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the
What
clock.
is the laughing?
3rd and long here for Mariota. And Davis with it left side.
Nice. What was that?
He'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
What is
No.
a Super Bowl?
And Corey Davis.
The Super Bowl, that's like,
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're
that's
gonna get
basically the
timeout
Stanley
instead.
Cup.
As they'll stop the
But, like,
clock
in
with
football.
12 seconds to go in the football game. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Damn it.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Delaney Walker, an 18-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
grab.
I don't know if I
The
explained
Titans
that
are able to close the
correct.
gap
I'm
just
sorry.
a bit. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it, and he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him,
Hey,
he's
don't
gonna
you
win
have
the battle.
homework?
No LOL, I get it.
Extra point trying
Yeah.
out for Suckup. to 14.
I have watched a lot of Stanley Cups.
Oh wow. Yeah, I only see like one.
Time of 6 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. So
Chloe, do your
definitely
homework.
not in their favor, down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And
It's
this is
no,
gonna
I
be
do not
recovered
let
by
me
the hand
procrastinate.
And that should just
Procrastinate.
about put a capper on this one.
What are you
They knew they
procrastinating
needed a
on?
miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Oh, I'm not
We
kneeling.
knew
Oh,
even
okay,
before they
I'll
put
kneel it.
the toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe
And I won.
we just leave the door, didn't we?
Oh, did I win? Nope, not yet.
And it's over.
Always the
Lombardi
math homework.
Trophy belongs
Emoji happy tears.
I won, let's go. This damn. Yeah, anyways, the math. Oh, that says always. I'm stupid.
Woo.
Yeah. Let's see.
Lol, the way it said my woo.
Definitely.
Like hype it up more.
Oh no. Wait. What the heck? My stream got copyrighted. Oof. Whatever.
Wait,
Yeah,
really,
it just
LOL.
yeah, it just got copyrighted. I mean, it won't let me like. What? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. That was weird. Oh, it didn't get copyright. I'm stupid. Okay. Do 8:30.
Should I do my math?
Duh, you should do your math.
Heads yes, tails no.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Should I do your math? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna flip a coin. Hey Siri, flip a coin. Dang it. It says tails. Anyways, you should do heads, okay? Which means yes. Okay, you gotta do your work.
I do.
Chloe, do your work.
Siri don't lie.
Nah. Do your work now. Because I know
Listen to Siri.
I'm not gonna listen to Siri. Like how you don't listen to me when I want Charlie.
She is wise.
Cap.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State.
LOL, Nat Charlie as mine, so is Romeo.
You get Romeo on Saturdays.
Matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. And now running right through it. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, you don't get Romeo until like Saturdays. So yeah.
He'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line.
OPD, I showed D my math, sorry Siri.
One unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they
go do your math, like that, loser. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding.
And yes, I get Romeo at least on Friday, Sunday, SMH.
Yes. Okay, do your homework. Oh, let's go.
A big time play there for the Falcons. 48 yards.
You did not just call me a loser.
I was kidding, you're not a loser.
But when he's able to maneuver outside of the pocket, that's almost unfair. He's bought extra time. His offensive
okay, bye, Chloe.
Hey, bye, casual.
And now when the ball's in the air, the guy downfield has a chance to make
okay,
a
bye.
adjustment. That's just wrong on every level as far as the defender is concerned.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, it won't help them at contract time.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is 3rd and goal. Now Ryan, flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown Falcons. Matt Ryan, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he spins through. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line. And the try for 2, unsuccessful.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics, and I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
Drew Brees ready to bring out the New Orleans offense. And for Brees, his streak of 3 straight passing titles came to an end this season. He finished 2nd, but still, he went over 70,000 passing yards for his career.
And I don't think he was unhappy about that streak coming to an end because that meant the running game had gotten back into vogue for him. And Mark Ingram, Alvin Kamara, they really had big years, allowed him to be way more comfortable throwing the football. He did have his 12th straight year over 4,000 yards, though, with 4,334. So all was not lost for Drew Brees.
He is a free agent. Saints could use the franchise tag on him, but he says he wants to be a Saint for the remainder of his career.
And if that organization is listening to that, make him a Saint for the rest of his career. It makes your team that much better.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. And who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought...
And this is caught. And he'll take it into
touchdown.
The end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones, 31 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
All right, everyone. After this play, I'm done.
And he's got it to make it now 13.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching.